Hi, let's continue our discussion concerning the fundamentals of hypothesis testing. In the second session, we will discuss about hypothesis testing using the critical value approach. Let's go back to the previous example of the populations of Indonesian citizens. Previously, we've stated several hypothesis statements. For example, the mean height of Indonesian citizens equal to 165 centimeter, and then we also state the alternative hypothesis as the mean height of Indonesian citizens is not equal to 165 centimeter, and we want to check whether the hypothesis statement is correct or not by taking several respondents as the samples and calculate the sample statistics. Further on, we see or we going to analyze whether the sample statistics value is indeed close to the stated population's parameter. If it's close enough, then usually we do not reject the null hypothesis. But if it's far away from the stated parameter, then we usually reject the null hypothesis. Let's discuss further. How can we determine whether the value of the sample statistics is indeed close or far away from the population's parameter? Of course, we have to define a critical value in which, of course, we have to define a critical value such that the region of non-rejection and the region of rejections are clearly separated. Usually, we pick the level of significance that we want to apply, and then based on that we decide on the critical value based on the cumulative standardized normal distribution table. This will be exercised on the problem sets in the following slide. And after we define the critical value which separate the region of non-rejection and the region of rejections, we then can calculate where the sample statistics lie on this region by calculating the z statistics of the sample with the following formula. The z statistics equals to the x bar minus the mu, which stands for the population's mean, divided by the standard deviations of the populations divided by the square root of the number of the sample. This z statistics can be applied when we have the information concerning the mean and the standard deviation of the population. To apply the critical value approach to hypothesis testing, David Levine has defined the 6 steps approach that you can apply to the problem sets. The first step will be state the null hypothesis and the alternative hypothesis. The second step will be choose the level of significance alpha and the sample size of n. Note that the level of significance alpha denotes for the probability of making type 1 error. The third step will be determining the appropriate test statistics and the sampling distribution. The fourth step will be determining the critical values that divide the rejection and the non-rejection regions. The fifth step will be collecting the sample data, organize the results, and computing the value of the test statistics. And the last step will be state the statistical decision and the managerial conclusion. Let's apply the 6 steps approach to a problem set. So we have an example of a problem set. A study states that the population's mean height of Indonesian citizens equals to 165 centimeters. The population's standard deviation equals to 20 centimeters. A consultancy firm would like to test the claim by studying a sample of 100 respondents. From the sample's analysis, the value of the sample's mean height is equal to 170 centimeters, and the sample standard deviation equals to 30 centimeters. Determine whether there is evidence at the level of 0.05 significance level that the population's mean height value is indeed different from the previous claim of 165 centimeters. From the problem set, we can see several important values like the population's mean of 165 centimeters, the population standard deviations of 20 centimeters, the number of the sample, which is 100 respondents, and then the sample's mean value of 170 centimeters, the sample standard deviations, which equals 30 centimeters, the significance level of 0.05, and the type of hypothesis statement, which is indirectional. The task in it can be seen that we only want to see whether the population mean height is different or not from 165 centimeters. So let's apply the 6 steps approach to the problem set. First of all, we state the null hypothesis and the alternative hypothesis. From the previous study, we know that the null hypothesis can be stated as the mean value of the height of Indonesian citizens equals to 165 centimeters. On contrary, the alternative hypothesis can be stated as the mean height of Indonesian citizens is not equal to 165 centimeters. Let's go to the second step. We choose the level of significance alpha and the sample size n. Note, at the previous problem set, the level of significance alpha has been chosen as 0.05 and the sample size is 100 respondents. The third step, determine the appropriate test statistics and the sampling distribution. With this, because the standard deviations of the population is known, we can assume that the normal distribution is applied and we can use the z-stat test statistics. Going to the fourth step, we will determine the critical values that will divide the rejection and the non-rejection regions, of course, with the error or significance level of 0.05. Since the hypothesis claim is not directional, we must divide the error term into 2 directions. So the left side will be alpha divided by 2, also at the right side alpha divided by 2, which results as 0.025. And to find the critical value, we will use the cumulative standardized normal distribution table and look for the z value of the specific error term. As we can see, this is 0.025. We look at the table here, 0.025, and the z value for this value will be minus 1.96. This is for the left side. Since the normal distribution using the standardized value will be symmetrical on 0, then the right side of the critical value will also have the value of 1.96. So the left side value of the critical value will be minus 1.96 and the right side will be plus 1.96. The fifth step will be collect the sample data, organize the results, and compute the value of the test statistics. As we know, the z statistics can be computed as a result of the x bar minus mu sigma divided by the square root of n. Then the z stat can be computed as 170 centimeters, which is the sample's mean, subtracted by the mean value of the populations, which is 165 centimeters, and then we divide the value with the standard deviation of the populations, which is 20 centimeters, divided by the square root of the sample size, which is 100. And the results of the z-stat will be 2.5. After we have the z-statistics of the sample, which is 2.5, then we can already see whether the z-stats of the sample statistics is indeed lie in the non-rejection regions or it lies on the region of rejections. As we can see, the z-stat equals to 2.5, which is larger than the critical value of plus 1.96, which means that our Z statistics lie on the region of rejection. Therefore, we go to the 6 steps, which is stating the statistical decisions and the managerial conclusions. And then we can say that because the Z-stat results equals to 2.5 and larger than the critical value of 1.96, thus the null hypothesis, which states that the mean population height of Indonesian citizens equals to 165 centimeter, can be rejected in the favor of the alternative hypothesis, which states that the mean height value of Indonesian citizens is not equal to 165 centimeter. Let's go to the second example. A study states that the population mean height of Indonesian citizens is greater than or equals to 165 centimeter, and the population standard deviation equals to 20 centimeter. A consultancy firm would like to test the claim by studying a sample of 100 respondents. From the sample's analysis, the value of the sample's mean height is equal to 170 centimeter, and the sample standard deviation equals to 30 centimeter. Determine whether there is evidence at the level of 0.05 significance that the population's mean height value is less than 165 centimeter. Note that this problem set is slightly different from the previous example. Here, the null hypothesis is stated as greater than or equals to 165 centimeter. Priorly, the null hypothesis stated as the mean height of Indonesian citizen equals to 165 centimeter. So if we apply the 6 steps approach, we go first to the first step, state the null hypothesis and the alternative hypothesis. The null hypothesis statement will be the mean height of Indonesian citizens is greater than or equal to 165 centimeter. Conversely, the alternative hypothesis states that the mean height of Indonesian citizen will be less than 165 centimeter. Going to the second step, choose the level of significance in the sample size n. The value remains the same. Also with the third step. At the fourth step, we find a difference. Determine the critical values that divide the rejection and the non-rejection regions with an alpha of 0.05. Note, priorly, the error term is divided in 2 directions, both in the left and the right directions. In this example, we want to test whether the sample statistics value are less than a specific critical value, because the null hypothesis states that the mean height value of the Indonesian citizen is greater than or equal to a specific value. Then the one that we are going to test is whether the statistics is indeed greater than the value of 165 centimeter, or conversely less than 165 centimeter. In this approach, the alpha is distributed in one direction only, and with an alpha value of 0.05, we can infer the z value, which is minus 1.64. Here we state that the critical value z equals to minus 1.64. Now, at the fifth step, we calculate the z statistics of the sample, which also remains the same. The z statistic will be equal to 2.5. And the final phase, we compare the z statistics and the critical value. Because the z statistics equal to 2.5, which is larger than the critical value of minus 1.64, this infers that the statistics lie in the region of non-directions, because it's larger than the critical value. Thus, the null hypothesis, which states that the mean height value of Indonesian citizens is larger than or equal to 165 centimeter, cannot be rejected.